Whoa. Alright, probably never land that thing twice in a row like that again. The Ridgeway. Dude, Golden State's pulling away. Golden State is pulling away. That could be rich. That could be worse. I don't have the money. We lost that much money dying to that guy. You know, when I listen to his voice, I actually like the new Claptrap voice better. There's new missions available at the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board. Crazy Earl's got some more missions he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do. You should go ask him about it. Greetings, Traveler. There's new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board. You think this would look good on my Class A uniform? Worth. That is a long drive. That's probably all the way back to the beginning, isn't it? It says something about this DLC that your best option most of the time is just to save and quit and show back up at T-Bone. By the way, you can pre-order Borderlands 3. Just so you know. Oh, that lack of fast travel. Oh, man. I want to keep making progress, and I'm going to keep trying. Hey, we got another registration. Holy shit. Nice. We only got 4 more to go, and we're done. But we need to also think that we need to upload the videos, get the thumbnails, get the annotations. It's gonna be a pretty long day tomorrow now from the looks of it. Not thrilled about that, but it is what it is.
For you. Come see me at my place in T-Bone Junction.
Hello, Traveler. There are new missions available on the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board.
Claptrap, you just got in the way of the main story, you asshole.
Hey man, Scooter here. I can sure use you to get out and doing some actual work. Come on in and I'll give you another job.
I'm right here, just yell at me. Just fucking, you don't gotta talk to me through the echo cast. Just give me the mission. Right here.
What you want?
Get going.
Oh my god, APC.
I'll catch you later.
Okay. Da-da-da.
Hello. Hi. Do you want to go to a party with me? No. The game's on. Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be right there.
We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf. The game is starting.
At the very least, hey, there's new missions available at the T-Bone Junction Bounty Board!
Junction Bounty Board.
You just told us 2 seconds ago.
Guy number 1.
Hey, Sugar, I've got another job for you.
Moxie's got a job for you. Scooter's got a job for you. Claptrap's got a job for you. Hey, Earl's got something else he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do. You should go ask him about it.
Girls is a pain. They don't know the rules. There's no time to explain.
I don't mind the Moxie missions. I want to do the Moxie missions because she gives us access to some of the more farmable bosses, but she's really hard to find without a fast travel.
Steve. We like sports and we don't care who knows. From Wimbledon to the Astros.
Not really hard, but kind of a pain in the ass till you memorize it. Like, Justin and I still have yet to rediscover her in the main playthrough. Cheating sucks.
I drink whiskey, I like the taste. You think it's bitter, but I think it's great. I also drink whiskey and we smoke cigars. Don't believe me? Smell our cars. We're real men and we like sports. If you say that we're not, then we'll see you in court.
I like the taste.
And I choose you. I'm the other team captain and I choose you too. We steal the ball and we're off to the races. Then scare the other team with our mad dog faces like what? We like sports and we don't care who knows. From the pregame jokes to the wrap-up show. We like sports.
It's a wrap-up show.
Tennis, hockey, golf. Throw me the baseball. Now toss me the pigskin. Now feed me the rock. Now give me the rock.
Dun, 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 dun. This music video. Fucking did it! Oh, it's gonna cost us though. Sports! Sports! I like how they're all dressed up. Oh shit. Managed to just narrowly avoid that barrel. Content! There is so much driving in this DLC. That is like 2 times longer, 3 times longer than what it really needs to be. Heat camp. It's 2 or 3 times longer than it needs to be. Probably. It definitely has too long of a lull. There's that section when you're just like right about to get Jack and Lilith has been captured and they pad out like another 10-15 quests in there. I wish didn't exist. That's why I don't mind pre-sequel. Pre-sequel is like right in between. It's a little longer than this. It's shorter than 2. I think it's like the perfect campaign length. Campaigns don't need to be 40 hours. Only if that's all that's there is a campaign, sure. It's a role-playing game or something, yeah. But like games like this that you're gonna freaking replay 15 times? Hell no. Hell no, they don't need to be, 80-hour-long campaigns. Ooh, it's so close to dying. So fucking close to dying. Wait, can you walk here? We've been avoiding this thing like the plague, but I think that you can... I don't think we have to actually go around. Do we have to activate this or something? Alright, so there's a very brief window you can do this. It says this one's falling and that one's rising. And then you end up on this. There we go. There's actually 2 chests over here. It's a little more worth. And these big Crimson Lance chests actually can drop Pearl Essence. Okay, now can we run to the bridge from here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we got a big ol' invisible wall there. Sucks. This is it. This is the main mission right here. I'm pretty positive. This is it.
The Admiral just made me French toast out of the sock. Come. Me? All bets are off. I'm gonna have to dig it out. Sorry.
Still don't understand why you can't drive through here. The bridge is straight up from Halo when you drive the Warhog across. That's the strongest this thing has felt ever. Ooh, shit, a legendary. Huh, it's all Elite Caustic Raven. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah, you know. We need the sound from God dang it, I completely forget. HBO show. I'm gonna look it up. Because HBO show is as big as you can get it. Ah, shit, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, mercenary tactician. Some healing would probably be good. What was that? Holy shit. Just become chunks. Man, they're bad at breaking their necks. Tell you what, they need to reassess that body armor. Maybe add a neck guard or two.
I just arrived on Bandor and have been investigating what happened. But I still failed. Anything other than getting rid of my played out mind. Admiral, I expect orders as to my current.
Bladed calamari.
I'll reply when I receive it. General Alfonso Knox.
Run! crash. It's predictable. Bang. Looks cool. Looks like you're about to siege a castle. They do some really good sky boxes in this game. Good horizons and such. That just were not apparent at all on the OG version of this game in 2009. Come out in this version. Is that another Raven? Oh no. Damn, there's quite a few fucking guys on this bridge.
Maybe it's time you should see Dr. Zed about Engorge. It'll prescribe to almost anyone. Hell, it's not even a doctor.
Not even a doctor.
The depot is not an option. The code you required is for the side utility entrance. Be cautious. Athena out.
Yeah, they're pulling out all the stops here. Damn. Oh, we were leaning on that pretty good. On the second wind. Another one of these assassins? I thought we were done. It's gonna bleed out. It's gonna acid. For having every sniper perk possible for accuracy and sway, we sure can't hit these shots very well. Because that fucking reticle is on. They can still manage suppression from 50 yards. 350 yards. Shit. That was close. Damn, I don't know. It's gonna be really quick. Oh, we got it. This is the most, I think, in the entire course of Borderlands 1. The whole thing, from the classic to the remaster, that I have used a repeater. This is the most effective I've ever felt a repeater be. That repeater is demolishing these guys. Oh shit, a loot midget. Excuse me, now they're tinks. Another legendary. Oh, another freaking volcano. Boo. As much as I love transfusions, and they, you know, seem like a great idea, I don't know how much they've actually helped me. You run out of them quick, you don't get that much healing. Shit, that reload killed me. Ooh, we pulled out of it. Because you just lose health so quick in this game. It's all about DPS. being able to put out so much DPS that they don't have a chance to hit you. Shit, a chemical trooper and a medic. Oh, I don't know. I had to reload. Damn. Made a good run, though. Made a really nice run at it. There's a long, long checkpoint back here. There we go. So, I've already closed it out. Fuck it. Not that important. We'll find out after this.
I know I said I wasn't going to update you again, you brainless monster.
Oh.
I thought I would share the news that former agent Athena has been working with the quartet of donkeys that bested our beloved.
Quartet of donkeys.
You remember Athena, right? Killed the doll under secretary for us a while back. Oh wait, that was before you were born.
This is a freaking long path you have to fight through, actually. Pretty big combat area.
I wanted to let you know I'll be shooting a whole lot of them. Oh, and I quit. Now, when this mission is done, I'm leaving the Lance, which I know is punishable by death, but no suits to change your diapers, good like the car keys if you drop it in your pockets. So, I'm not too worried. You'll join me down on the other side of Drop It 4. In conclusion, toodles.
Toodles. Pretty much everything we're running is acid. I really am gonna need some ammo before we fight this guy. .58 health. It's ideal. Since when are they resistant to caustic? Blow up. Your backpack needs to blow up. There we go. Feel like I'm running against the clock on my birthday. You guys ever have that feeling? Like you're fucking running against it? Another year. The PPZ might be decent. I'm gonna try it out. Where's it at? Was it this? Is that what we just grabbed? I thought we grabbed one that didn't have an element. Yeah, this. I'm gonna try this out. I don't see that thing being good. I don't see that being good either. That has potential. for now. I can actually compare 195 times 12, 102 times 12. That reload though, I don't know. We need to look at that. +3 projectiles fired is also pretty helpful to that thing. Shit, running a assassin class mod might have been alright through this section with all that acid. Alright, let's drop a health kit. I think we got one more small section to fight through, and then it's knocked. We're almost there, and then side quest cleanup time. We got a shot.
Get your mans here. Who knows what you're gonna find in the hole. Make sure you pack it.
Go packing. I still want to get a little more inventory space. Like, I'm thinking tomorrow about how we're gonna try to... We can be done with the story. 100% we can be done with it. If we want to be done with it tomorrow, we'll be done with it. But... still want to try to get some more STUs. Oh, 30-day update for Rage 2, which I'm waiting to play. What's the 30-day update? Like, as in they're going to do a post, or is it a patch, Adam? He's got the guns pointed at himself.
Well, that's just inappropriate timing. I got tired of waiting and was hoping to be dead before you got here. Can't stand this place. Make you a deal. Give you best means.
They use that smiley. That smiley's a reused asset too. I think it's in Brick skill tree.
Kill all.
He's Umbra.
That's the fairest.
Who wants to die with honor? Doesn't like Mondays. That thing tickles him. Well, big thing is we don't want him to heal. Dude, that's not hitting him all that hard either, honestly. That is not hitting him near as hard as I would prefer. What is he weak to? Oh yeah! Oh, 76 BR. Dude, I've just been, Reginald, I've been on the Borderlands prep. We're trying to 100% Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel and Tales before 3 comes out. I'm guessing you already got your pre-order, Reginald? Yo, Reginald! What up, Kyle? Thanks for being here. I'm not gonna. I'll be lucky to log into 76 one more time before Borderlands 3 is out, Reg. We'll be lucky if that happens. You got the Super Duper, you got the Digital Deluxe, or you got like the freaking Diamond Edition chest. Did you end up getting 76, Reginald? Is the BR already out? Alright, that's the first shot at him. Oh no, wimped out on the chest. I don't blame you. It's like Justin said, it's a freaking car payment, Kyle. Can't blame you for that, dude. You still got your sub badge. I didn't know you were still subbed. I hadn't seen you for a while. I just didn't think you were around. You think Anthem's gonna make a comeback? And what have you thought of E3 so far? I personally thought Microsoft put on a pretty good show. I'm looking forward to Gears 5. Though the media is being a dick about Gears 5. VG247 released an article today just shitting on Gears 5. Oh, it's free this week. Just for this week? Is open beta for a week. Interesting. Interesting. VR sounds like a fucking, to me, a last desperate move to save it, but I don't know. I'm just Borderlands. I'm ready for 3. I'm gonna prep. We got a lot of games we want to get through before now in 3. Probably one more State of Decay 2 run, so at least he didn't heal. That's nice. Also, I think I'd like to know your opinion on it too, though, is that this next Xbox isn't going to actually be a new generation. I don't think they'll ever do another generation, personally. This is just going to be another, like, piece of hardware in the Xbox family, and it'll be just like a PC. If you're on the OG Xbox, it'd be like running a PC game on low settings. If you're on the latest and greatest, it's like running the Xbox games on the ultra settings. 12 months straight to resub. Damn, I should have noticed that. My bad. You've been subbing for a while. I just haven't seen your alerts. Where is Reginald? Where are you on this list? Why are you not on the list? 6 minutes ago. What? I see you just did your resub. Make sure you hit share in the chat so you'll get your alert and stuff. You can like do them privately now, so you have to declare that you want to have an alert if you like it. You know why? It's because it's that liquid sniper instead of the Cobra. I will be doing the new Borderlands 2 DLC, yeah. Once we 100% this, we've almost done it. We've got just a little bit more to go. We're like 70% of the way to 100%ing Borderlands 1. And then we're on to 2. We'll definitely do the new DLC. There we go. Can we get... That did like no damage. How did that do like no damage? Can we get some Nexus Cat hype up in the chat for Reginald?
Woo.
Woo. Yo, Reginald, you've continued to fight the war and you've continued to fight the resistance, and you have become Stage 12, more human than a human. Thank you very much for that, Kyle. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. Thank you, Kyle. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you. I am grateful. A year, dude. A year! Stage 12. That is extremely impressive. Great work. And thank you again. Free this week, and the BR is... that's interesting. Have you tried it? I'm giving you like a million questions, I know. We're in the slow but steady grind of this guy's health right now. There we go. Cobra's hitting a little harder. At least it's staggering him. It's got some impact to it. That reload is still painful, though. E3 has been great. Converted my live and Game Pass to Ultimate and Alpha until almost 2023, really. Man, I like showed off. Justin came in here. I'm like, hey, I upgraded to Ultimate. I don't have to pay again until November 2020. He's like, same. And now you're 2023, so everyone's one up me. 2023 on Ultimate with Pass, man. That's impressive. Feels good, Reginald. Feels good. I did convert, yeah. It's a good value. It's a good value. I mean, it's cheaper. If you're gonna have Game Pass, you might as well go with that. Yeah, there's medics. Yeah, they're on the fields. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. And I'm gonna be off the field too, so he's probably gonna full heal. Got a dirty history with Fallout 76. It's gonna take a lot for that game to come back for me to trust Bethesda, honestly, Reg. A lot of crap. A lot of false advertising. Across the board, from the beta to the canvas bag to the Santa suit that cost $20, formerly $30, but it's never been offered before, so it's always been $20. You're just lying to us, and that's illegal. Just that over and over and over repeating. It's been too much. Besides maybe the buggiest Bethesda launch ever. I know you played Skyrim on the PS3, but I'm telling you 76 was worse. Oh man, a 12-month code is only worth 4 months of Ultimate? That seems like a rough exchange rate. What would it have been if you had used it? Oh my god, he healed! Ah! We need something that can pour some damage into this guy. And I don't know what it's gonna be. You know, they say, Kyle, Destiny's making a comeback. Self-publishing now, Eris Morn's coming back. It's got a much darker tone. I'm not coming back to it, but I know a lot of people are. That Destiny. Yeah, well, they can keep talking about the bad launch all they want. It still doesn't excuse it. It still doesn't excuse it. They did some borderline illegal stuff. That Santa suit thing is illegal in the US and the EU. You're not allowed to say something is on sale when it's never been offered before. They've got a word for it, both our law and their law. They're just... and charging $20? Like, they charge $20 for the whole of the Skyrim and Oblivion DLCs. That give you, 8 main story quests and 10 side quests and 40 more hours of... 20 to 30 more hours of content, and they want that money for a Santa suit. It would say on the Xbox homepage, pre-order the beta to play now, and it was only available for 6 hours, and it was absolute garbage. They were supposed to stagger the launch window, and they ended up launching 24 hours early around the world, and it just barely functioned. The amount of bullshit we dealt with in that game. The bugs, the glitches, the exploits, building up a workshop to a pristine level just for you to be server booted and someone else to take it over, and you can never find the same server twice again, constantly managing your backpack. It's just too much. It is the worst game they have ever launched. Give it 3 years. Yeah, but this was criminal. This was criminal, Kyle. This was 100 times worse than Destiny ever thought of being. I mean, they've got a class action lawsuit against them. This is how bad it is, and it's probably gonna win. They had to reprint the canvas back, but that's just the beginning of it. Go on their store. Go on their store. I'm gonna break the episode up and find it. The amount of Disneyland shit that they now sell. They have become EA. I would say that they're worse, except for the fact that they're not the corporation. It's probably ZeniMax that has done this. But the deep dive on Fallout 76, it just keeps giving and giving and giving and giving, and it's a bit of a dead horse, but I've yet to see a video that actually covered everything that went wrong. But oh my god, did they come close, and the amount of things they did wrong by us. Don't worry, you can buy Adams. Immediately I can buy Adams. $10% off, baby. You can buy so much junk. Everything's for sale. $175 for this thing. Get yourself a Bluetooth speaker stand. Get yourself this fucking thing for $15, $10, $20. It's just junk. It's just rubbish. Overpriced rubbish that preys on fans, and they keep buying it. They keep buying it. The Nuka-Cola rum. This is not it, but it's basically it, but better. The Nuka rum, by the way, was some really terrible rum out of, like, Czechoslovakia in a plastic... Oh, yeah, we can buy our shirts for $20. Where's the jacket? I don't think they even offer the jacket anymore because that was the bottom of the bottom. But they had a... Oh, here it is. It's still available. Remember, they think it's funny. $276. Oh, baby. Because that's clever. They changed the model. Because the model picture for this was ridiculous. It was like 15 times oversized for it. And they shot this in a garage somewhere. Where did they... like, someone was killed in this garage. Not an hour ago, someone was murdered in cold blood. It just pissed me off, Kyle. It just pissed me off, man. I went all out, Kyle. I was going to be dedicated. That was going to be my stream game like Battleborn, Kyle. I bought the guide. I was ready. RC Claptrap, I maybe. Hey, you can support Gearbox. I totally support you in that. You got some badass Gearbox swag. Gearbox is a boss. The Borderlands 2 DLC is free. Bethesda would never do that in a million years. They gave this was $20. It was free on Steam. They've been launching free content on top of free content for us. Gearbox, they're still just fine. Bethesda, no sir. No sir. Jesus, I never thought they scammed that bad. We ain't even scratched the barrel either, Toxic Comedy. We ain't even scratched the barrel. You ask Wilso. Wilso's stuck with the game. We can talk about the Pit Boys that could be stacked on top of one another. The Vault Boys that could be stacked on one another. That you still have an extremely limited inventory space, but the people who were stacking inventory space, because you could do unlimited inside like mortar shell crates, and then for a short time there was an unlimited weight exploit that would crash the server, so you'd continue to be server bounced around. You could spawn camp people. It released broken, and they knew it. And everyone's supposed to say, ha 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 ha. At least they're honest. Ha ha ha. At least they're self-evident. No! 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 We spent $80 to $120 on something they knew was broken and sold it to us anyways without any pre-knowledge of that. They knew internally it was broken, but they're not going to tell you that. Wilso and I bought what we consider the worst special edition ever. Fallout 76 over Battleborn. Kyle, if I didn't love you, that'd be a ban. If I didn't love you, that'd be a ban. I'm not even going to start just a little bit. Battleborn is 100 times the content. Fulfilling, fleshed out, genuinely creative, an explosion of creativity and originality. And Fallout 76 is a cesspool of a game that preyed upon a loyal fan base of a beloved franchise, and beloved for a good reason. Beloved for a good reason. And they preyed on it, and they misused the license. It's no different than EA with Battlefront. People love Star Wars. People like yourself. You know the Star Wars lore. You love Star Wars. And they fuck it up! And that's what Bethesda's Todd Howard, namely, has been doing with Fallout. It never pays to... I mean, you got some cool-ass swag. You got some cool-ass swag. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing, and I respect that, especially that Gearbox swag. But Fallout 76, it's a dark, dark tale of loathing. Destiny 2, it looks like D1 Remastered. Fake hype says Freak Show. Looks like a D1. They use more assets, the same shit over and over, like any other studio I've seen. Is it legitimately the same moon asset from Destiny 1, Adam? Okay, maybe we can eventually end this fight. We were making good progress. I blame you all. Maybe it's being underleveled for this endgame content that's done it. I threw off the stream. You didn't. You gave us. It was dying. It was, you know, I was sitting here. Hunker down, blowing through content. You gave us something to yell about. Doesn't matter. We can ignore Fallout 76. We got Gears. We had Keanu Reeves on stage. We got Cyberpunk coming. We got Halo Infinite coming. We got the new Xbox coming. We can forgive Fallout 76. We got Game Pass Ultimate or Xbox Ultimate, however you want to call it, which Kyle has until freaking the sun blots out the earth. We can forgive that we signed, apparently, a deal with the devil. We didn't know. So sick of them selling rubbish, though. Want a cozy? Want a t-shirt? Have a hat. I'll sell you a hot dog. Only $755. Like there was, they sold horse armor because, you know, people got really angry about horse armor because mods were free. You could get a horse armor for free if you were on PC. So the idea that they sold it in Oblivion for $2.50, people thought, hey, you know, that's... Maybe we shouldn't let them do this. Maybe we shouldn't. But now people are resigned to it. They're used to it. They're used to it. They don't care anymore. So, what does Bethesda do? Instead of being respectful of the fact that we have made huge concessions to the industry, to the machine, they make a joke of it. They sold horse armor in Fallout 76, except now it was $10. It looked awful. It was power armor. It was a power armor cosmetic. It was $10. Hardy har har har. They still do paid mods. All this stuff you can download for free on PC that looks 100 times better. They sell it for you, sell it to you on console so they can make money on it. Do you have another rant about games? I can rant about plenty of games, but I suppose 76 is the moment right now, Toxic Comedy. Were you a 76 player? Oh, dude, Elite Controller. You're going to be getting that, Reginald. And how much do you think it'll be? There's some Sony guys in the stream, Sig, Necro, you know, they all think that this is wonderful. Sony made a strategic move by not being at E3. I think it was a mistake. Everyone was saying E3's dead, E3's dead, E3's dead. I don't think E3's dead. It's pretty clear to me from what I'm watching that E3 is far from dead. It's still a huge news event. All the big media outlets are there. The conference rooms are still full. The entire place is shoulder to shoulder. The rumors of E3's death have been greatly exaggerated. I think Sony made a mistake stepping out. I think Sony's going to make a mistake by doing PS5 as its own standalone release and doing a next generation instead of doing what Xbox is doing, which is basically marrying itself to PC. I think is super smart, personally. E3 is fine. Everything is being held for the next 10. You think Sony skipping out on E3 is fine? Yeah, you were a 76 guy. $179. Well, it's going to be great for Borderlands 3. I look forward to how much smacking and killing and badassery, in the words of Randy Pitchford, you are able to do with the new controller. Kyle, what did you think of 76? Were you a fan, Toxic? To be honest, I'm going to go back to 76. I plan in August. I still think we can hit the August deadline of going back and checking out 76. Excuse me, 76. Checking out Vault 51 and seeing what they've managed to do with the game. But it still doesn't stop the fact that, for me, that was a strike on a company that I loved. Morrowind's my favorite game ever. Fallout 3 is up there. Like, Oblivion's... I'm not a huge fan of Skyrim, but still Skyrim was fantastic. You know, they make great games. They've made historically important games. So, it's a strike. You were the chosen one, Anakin! Getting human NPCs. Yeah. I didn't know you owned Fallout 76, Kyle. Or, when did you get it? Because you didn't own it originally. I remember going into the liquor store and talking to you about it. Do you have it permanently because of the free download, or 76 is alright with just the game, but I hate how the server crash in the factory is basically useless because either gets challenged by others or get kicked out of the server. I completely agree with you. I hated that they nerfed workshops. Remember you used to be able to get material straight from the earth? You would just have your aluminum, you would just have your acid, you would just have your oil, and then they made it to where you had to break everything down. So already it's a game full of redundancies on top of redundancies, inventory management filled only followed by more unnecessary inventory management, and they made it worse. Every game that Bethesda has made in this style, from Elder Scrolls to Fallout, you have unlimited inventory. They're using the same engine, the Creation engine that they used to make Morrowind. They still got the same damn block picking mechanic that they had from Skyrim. It's basically an asset flip. It's effectively a mod. I hoped so much it wouldn't be, but it is. And you have the thing that kills it for me personally. The number one thing that kills it is the limited inventory. I love Fallout 4, being able to just throw my shit in the workshop. Love Fallout 3, or even Fallout New Vegas. Don't have enough time in it, but I have enough. Being able to throw my shit in the apartment, going on to go quest some more, and not thinking about it. Fallout 76, that's not an option, fella. You're gonna sit there in between every quest, during the quest, before the quest, after the quest. Nickel and diamond. I can't keep aluminum here, I can't keep my plutonium there, no uranium, no more fusion cores. Well, this has been nerfed and that's been battered to the ground and that's impossible now. And meanwhile, once you finally get it all straightened out and you get a workshop going, you get kicked off the server. Woohoo! What a game that is! What a game! Thanks, Todd Howard. But don't worry, Santa suit's only 20 bucks now, down from 30. Down from 30, folks, down from 30. What a steal this is. You can buy Oblivion Game of the Year Remastered with all its DLC, some DLC that many people consider some of the greatest DLC ever made for that price point, maybe less at GameStop, but that Santa suit, I think I'm gonna splurge for the Santa suit instead. To hell with that game. They dicked people around. Wilso stuck by that game, and he's a true fan, and he loved New Vegas, and he's a Bethesda guy too. I know he's an ESO guy. That's what pisses me off the most. You can screw me, whatever. I'm the new kid on the block. Fallout 3, Oblivion, whatever. I'm the new kid on the block. But the diehards, the ones who played the Fallout 1, the Fallout 2, the ones that were there for Daggerfall, who still stick with Elder Scrolls, still stick with Bethesda, those old school people like Kyle, who got dicked around on a license and a franchise they trusted. That wasn't right, Bethesda. That wasn't right. And you knew it wasn't right. Playing and I'm waiting for the update. I've been grinding Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is a fantastic game. Don't have it. Good. Good man. See, you're playing devil's advocate, Kyle, and yet you're the wisest of us all. You don't have it. Well, don't get it. That's my genuine suggestion to you as a friend. And as a streamer, don't get it. 2-3 years from now, maybe get it. It could even be great. The potential is still amazing. The potential is still amazing. But it's going to take a lot more time, in my opinion, for them to reach that. Show me on the doll where the Santa suit touched you. We'll give you an air horn for that. And you got in the quotes. Congratulations. They need to put a lot more storage, because if you keep updating, then I'm going to get full real quick. Dude, the limited storage is an absolute pain in the ass. You can fill up in 10-15 minutes. Go run any dungeon. You're going to get a plethora of supplies. He probably full healed again. How much you want to bet? Oh, I didn't. Thank the good Lord. Thank the good Lord we've almost done it. This boss fight has only taken us about an hour. Woo! We almost did it. Hooray! Yo, Toxic Comedy, thank you for taking the red pill, seeing just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Welcome to reality. Toxic Comedy, thank you very much for the follow, man. Much appreciated. I am grateful. You're helping us get to that 24-hour stream at 2,500 followers, and it is much appreciated. Some people like inventory management. Kyle just came in here steering the pot. He knew that Raphael had gone to bed, refuting Raphael. He had to come in here. He had to keep it going. Oh, it's going to be so close. Nope. A little more money lost. Doesn't matter. He's going to die on the next one. There's no medics. And we're going to start running these side quests. A lot of new indie games came out too. They were like immediately that day too. Launched on Game Pass. A game I think you would love, Kyle, especially since you don't have as much time to game as you used to. Kingdom 2 Crowns. Kingdom 2 Crowns 2. It is a strategy light, they call it. It's a 2D game. It's gorgeous. It has seasons. It's actually extremely deep. It is a full-blown strategy game on the level of Age of Empires, and it's all controlled with one button. It's my game of the year for 2018. I love Kingdom 2 Crowns. Since you have limited time, since you're a dad gamer, I think you might dig it. Mr. Red Dynamite says, at this point, I'm just waiting for the Elder Scrolls game. Fallout 4 made me really lose faith in the whole company. If you're part of that old school, I get it. I liked Fallout 4. I know that it's not the role-playing game that many of you were, you know, accustomed to, especially New Vegas. I love the story from a real-life media, you know, kind of thing. The idea that they only had 18 months, something that Bethesda normally takes 6 years on. They gave Obsidian only 18 months to make New Vegas, and it's a deeper game with many more endings and much more faithful to the idea of a role-playing game. Though it's very buggy. It's very buggy even today, so... But I understand the love that people have for it, and I really admire that, so... I know Fallout 4 is more of an action game. I loved it, but I get it. I get it, I do. As far as Elder Scrolls 6 is concerned, dude, if they keep going down the path of Blades, they're misusing the franchise. People really trust the Elder Scrolls franchise, Mr. Red Dynamite. And now we have Blades, and Blades is a microtransaction heavy, you know, shit show. They're just... ZeniMax, Todd Howard, something's got to change. Something's got to change. Do you think the new Elder Scrolls game is going to be good because